Hey guys, what is up? Noi here. I'm trying to frame myself, totally not vloggable. I'm too close to the screen. Today we're going to be looking at Sirui's new line of APS-C lenses. And I went for the set of 3 because of the value. And that's the real reason why I bought this set, is because the value is insane. I really don't have a use case for them because I'm a vlogger, as you know. And for me, I look at only wide angle lenses so I can film my disgusting face. Yeah. But I decided to go for these because, I mean, $1,000 for 3 lenses, autofocus lenses at f1.2. I don't have any f1.2 lenses, so I was curious about that as well. I mean, you just can't beat that. And I love what Sirui's doing. They're bringing quality lenses to the masses at very affordable prices. Very nice build. A criticism I have for a lot of Sirui lenses is that they're too heavy. They're too big and clunky. But they seem to have been able to address that with these. And even though they don't call these cinema lenses, I consider them cinema lenses. Maybe because they don't have a proper focus ring that you would typically see in a cinema lens. But I consider these cinema lenses because the form factor, they're all very small. They all work on a gimbal very well. Same thread sizes, same everything, same weight. That's why I consider them cinema lenses. Yeah, really excited to kind of test these out. I don't know what it's going to look like because looking at the footage on your monitor here, it's really tiny. And looking at it on a monitor on your PC or on a television is completely different. But what do you guys think? This is exactly how I would use this focal distance. This is the 23 millimeter, completely wide open at f1.2. Look at how much is throwing out the background. That is a soft background. Phenomenal. And what was I saying before? This is exactly how I would use it in a closed off situation. Very small space, very little room to move. This is exactly how I'd use it. This and maybe in a small room, things like that. I would also use this to establish a scene. Yeah, this is cool, right? So I don't know what this is going to look like. I'll let you guys decide. This is going to be less of a review, a technical review, than it is about, I'm just going to use it the way I use it, and you guys let me know if it looks good. How's the autofocus? Let's go back to my face. Boom. Snappy, like it's pretty impressive. I've heard online that autofocus was an issue, but I don't seem to be experiencing that at all. Chromatic aberration, is there any? Look at the edges of things. Is there any chromatic aberration? Is it a soft looking lens? These are beautiful too. I went with a silver. They come in 3 different colors, silver, white, and black. I've never seen the silver one before. They keep advertising the white ones, which I think is probably the one that they think looks the best. But I love the silver. It looks good on the body as well. But okay, I'm going to switch over to 35 millimeter now and show you what that looks like. Cool. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's take some photos with this 23 millimeter lens. Not a very interesting subject matter inside my car, but let's give it a shot. So now I'm on the 33 millimeter lens. As you can see, we are way too punched into my giant face. I don't use this focal distance too often. It would be a good walk around lens for the city, photography, things like that. It's a good general purpose lens that does everything. But yeah, this is how I would use it. Just walk around the city, walk around the neighborhood. It's great. I barely use this focal length, but I should probably start using it more. Let's do an autofocus test. Let's go from here to the background. Yeah, as you can see, it's on super snappy. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look how much it throws the background out of focus. That's what I'm really liking about these lenses. It's that f1.2. It really makes a difference. It's really beautiful. And again, autofocus, on point. Is there any chromatic aberration that you can see? Any softness that you don't like? Again, it looks great on my screen here, but I won't know until I actually go in and start editing everything together. How's it look like to you guys? Yeah, this is a great focal distance for like just average street photography. And you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take some photographs with this lens. Let's do that. All right, so I'm in my home now, and the lighting in my house sucks. There's nowhere I can go that's gonna make me not look like an ogre. So if I'm ugly, it's because of my lighting, obviously. How's it tracking? It's trained on my eyes. I can see the boxes there. Looks good. How I would use a 56mm lens is to create drama, like a really close up like this. Notice how I'm like framing myself, not centered. This creates drama. I just made that up. But yeah, let's test the focus. And here's a little teaser for my next video, actually. I'm gonna be holding this item in front of you. Nope, it's not focusing because I'm too damn close. Okay, let's step back a bit. There you go. Try to guess what that is. It is massive. This is gonna be my next video. I'm not gonna say any more. But yeah, close up of hands, doing something, a face. Obviously, this is a portrait lens, 56mm, very close cropped. I would take photos with this, but I don't think I will because I don't think my family wants to have their pictures taken this evening. So I'm gonna not do any photos for the 56mm. But yeah, pretty cool, right? Yeah, autofocus is still snappy. Some people have been complaining about it, but I don't know, maybe it's my copy, I don't know. But, or maybe it's because it's on the FX30, like I was saying before. It works really well. No complaints here. There is one more test that I want to do, and that's a low light test. At f1.2, it should handle low light amazingly well. And as you know, a lot of people complain about the low light capabilities of the FX30. I do not have issues with it, but a lot of people do. I think they're looking at S-Log3 footage, and S-Log3 is notorious for grain. But at f1.2, it should be able to reduce that grain quite a bit. Can't wait to see that. But I guess that's it for this video. Not very scientific, not very technical. I don't know if it looks good. I'll know when I edit it, I suppose. 3 lenses, autofocus f1.2, under $1,000. It's almost a no-brainer. I love what Sirui is doing nowadays. They release a ton of lenses. They give them superhero names. They're painting them all fancy and stuff like that. I just love it. I think they just have to bump up their quality, their optical quality a little bit, and they'll be right there. I love the build of it. Very good quality lenses, very good customer service, everything. I love what they're doing. But anyway, I've said enough. I'm gonna bounce now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.